A little buzz on, if you're a little medicated. I gotta tell you, the law's moving along. Colorado, Washington. We got a whole slew on the ballot for this year and next. But we got some work to do here in Washington, so we have a little initiative for you. It's going to provide for homegoing for everybody.
Yeah!
You're 21 and over, at your own home, out of public view. You can grow 15 plants, 24 ounces, the same as medical without a card. This is without tax, fee, license, permit, or any registration with your government. This is free home growing.
Yeah!
All right, another fix we need to do is we've got to put something back the way it was. They put in a 5 nanogram limit. It may be all right for rec users that smoke occasionally, but I work at Northwest Cannabis Market. I see hundreds of patients every day, and I can tell you their levels are high, but they're not. They're not impaired, and they shouldn't be arrested.
Yeah.
No one who is not impaired should be deprived of their liberty or their property. We require proof of impairment. Another thing we do is stop arresting young people. I don't know if you know this, but if you're under 21 and you have any cannabis and are arrested, that you will spend one night in jail. It is required that you spend the night in jail. And that doesn't matter if you're 18 to 21 or under 18. If you're the parent of a minor child that might be exposed to cannabis out in the world away from home, you got to get up and go get them. And I say that's wrong. And that's wrong because it should be a ticket. If I'm 21 and I can have pot and you're 20 and 11 months, you should not spend a night in jail. You're responsible. You go see the judge, and if you're under 18, I guarantee you, your parents will go see the judge. So what about parents? Right now, no adult under 502, no adult can provide any cannabis to anyone under 21. And what that does is, well, here's what happened. When I was a young man, my family would have a family dinner, and I'd have a glass of wine, or Dad and I'd be out working in the shed, and we'd share a beer and have a bonding moment. And that is responsible adult guidance of youthful exposure to cannabis. That is what we do with alcohol. That's what we must do with cannabis. And right now, by preventing parents from having that conversation with what they know to be good, safe cannabis that they have gotten for their children's experience, so they can have it in the safety and comfort of their own home, safe and sound, instead of out in the back alley with Johnny who's trying to give your daughter spice or whatever it is. It ain't pot. Let our parents be responsible for our kids. Now, if any of you have been arrested and have a conviction, you have a conviction on your record for possession of 1 ounce or less. And right now, under 502, that is no longer a crime. But if you've got it on your record, it may be keeping you from educational opportunities, work opportunities, or housing opportunities, and that's wrong. So we need to fix this. We need to fix this and more things, but these are what we got to start with. All right? No more cannabis DUIs for patients. Make them prove impairment. No more arresting young people under 21. And when you go from 28 grams to 29, it's the same thing as with the kids. You don't go from it being legal to being a misdemeanor for a year in jail. You give them a ticket. Hey, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I bought a little too much bud. Yeah, supposed to. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, you have 1 ounce or 1 ounce plus a bit, and you are in jail. Let's fix it. It's a good start, but it needs a little tweaking. And I don't want it tweaked by tweakers in Olympia that don't know what they're doing. All right? Sign the initiative. We got initiatives here for you today. I've got my 2 friends here right on each side of me. As soon as I get off stage here, I've got these petitions for you, and I'm not going to waste your time making you sign right here. I have an opportunity for each one of you to take one of these home to your friends and your family, people that I will never see or meet. I will never have the opportunity to put this paper in front of them, but you will. 4 people can sign this. You look at it, you read it, it's only 2 pages long in nice big type. Old folks can read it. It makes sense to everybody. Have mom, dad, and the kids sign it, fold it up. It's a self-mailer back to our campaign. Nobody knows you signed it, and you know that your signature counts. So come on out. We're down at 474 today. Packing it up, I know, tonight, but do what you can. Check out Real Legalization on Facebook, reallegalization.org. If you want to print your own petitions, you can do that. If you've got an access point, if you are a authorizer, you need these petitions in front of our people. We need 305,000 signatures by December 31st to statistically guarantee us making the ballot. Make it happen. When you guys take these home, we're not going to have any errors. You know that everybody's got to be registered to vote. You know your signatures are valid, and they'll all count. Support 648. Support real legalization. And let's legalize Washington State for the benefit of the people. Let's get them out of our wallets. 502 is great. If you want to go buy pot, go buy pot. But if you don't want any of 200 chemicals the Liquor Control Board says are allowed in your pot, if you want to know your plant, if you want to put your own love into it, legalize home growing! Yeah! Thank you, Seattle. Thank you, HempFest. Thank you, the world.
Thank you, Don SKAKIE, for bringing us real legalization like we always wanted.